Plaintiff Aisha Allen says she and the defendant have been best friends for 20 years. Until a few months ago, when everything changed. Aisha says the defendant is a prostitute and even admitted to it in a text message. Aisha's suing because she claims the defendant vandalized her car. Defendant Danielle Ward denies that she's a prostitute and says Aisha's the one who always has prostitutes over to her home. Danielle denies damaging Aisha's property, and she's countersuing for car damages and traffic tickets.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
Okay, I've been on the defendant 20 years, all my life. We were thick as thieves, spend the night, all of that. She was my daughter's godmom. And just recently, a few months ago, it's just been a total 180. She's flipped the script, and it's gone as far as me having to get a restraining order against her.
Why do you think that happened?
From her, I'm going around saying that she's a prostitute, and I'm not saying that, but it's the truth. And she right, that is a lie, Your Honor. I have right here in the text message where she said it herself that she is.
Okay, but you just said I'm not saying.
Well, I'm not going around to people saying I'm not spreading
the one
rumors.
Who has been saying it in the past.
Yes,
because
that's
you
not
certainly
me.
said it today.
Well, yeah. Now, yes.
What text message do you want me to see?
It's highlighted.
And if she is,
the first one says it. It's
if
highlighted.
If that hurts your friendship, let me see it then. If that hurts your friendship, it's probably is because she believes you've been telling people that. And if you said it here, it's likely that you may have said it before to somebody else. Defendant to the plaintiff. You want to be just like me. Be yourself, boo. You've been riding my... I've been getting money. I'm gonna die getting money.
Right.
On a date, you was going, so miss me, and my don't roll with scary.
Right.
How does she admit being a prostitute on here?
Where she says she's getting money and she's gonna die getting money. That's what she means by that.
Could be a drug dealer. She could be a hard-working woman.
Right.
She could be a business owner that spends
Your
all
Honor.
her time running her business.
She's had me drop her off at Greyhound Station so she can take her trips to Reno to go up there and
gamble.
No, not gamble. Gamble.
Ski.
Gamble herself. Yes.
Ski. Right.
She's asked me to do that with
like
her.
To ski?
No, Your Honor, I don't ski.
Well, what are you doing in Reno?
I'm gambling, visiting family with my best friend. He has no family out there, Your Honor. You don't know what I have. Who are you? Right. So, yeah.
You want to address any of these allegations?
We were thick as thieves. We practically grew up together. This is my oldest brother's little cousin. My mom has a child by her mother's brother. So yeah, we grew up together. We were cool, but all of this, we fell out over her spreading rumors and defying my character as a woman, basically.
Okay, and why do you think she began doing that?
Because she was mad because she received 2 tickets in my car and refused to pay them. So by me asking her so much and her refusing, she was tired. She was tired of me asking her, and she finally just blew up listening to her boyfriend. She, her having to put money on his book. She didn't want to pay me my money.
His books? He in
prison?
prison?
He's in prison, yes.
For pimping?
Yes, for pimping. Oh, he's not in there for pimping. Or whatever.
But you said she was the prostitute.
Right. Her baby daddy just got out of jail.
In prison for pimping.
Parties at her mother's house. Right. They do all of that. They have prostitute slumber parties at her mother's house. They do all of that. Right.
Prostitute slumber.
Yeah, we have a daycare and we do foster care at our house. Right. We don't have that type of activity going on over there at all.
She's talking about the daycare. She said at night.
Yes, right.
Night care.
Night care. What do you say?
Hi, I'm Miyoko. This is my god sister. She's saying that my sister's a prostitute, but
she does it too.
But I do it too. You don't even know me.
She does it with her.
She's only met me one time.
Be careful, man.
She's only met me one time. I don't know her or her mother. Like I said, I've only seen both of them one time. However, you're calling her a prostitute, but you're pregnant. Your daughter's about to be 1 in August, and you're having a baby in September.
I am.
What's wrong with that?
I mean,
what's wrong? Yes, what's wrong
that's
with
disgusting.
How
You have to
is it
take
the
up to
same
6
guy, Your
weeks to
Honor?
heal. It doesn't matter if it's by the same guy.
Dad.
I mean,
we're together. We're in a relationship. We're engaged.
It's all type of things going on.
Right.
Anyways, in her life, as far as this guy that she's dealing with, or the kid's father, or when the police was just at your home not that long ago when they took him to jail, right? Did they kick in your door? And I think they were going to look for him or coming to retrieve him or something.
This is the one she's having the children by?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the one she said is a wholesome family?
Right.
man?
Yeah, and
Yes,
they run
Your
a
Honor.
daycare with foster kids, and
She doesn't know, like she said, she don't know who we are, so she can't really speak
but no,
on
you
what's
said
going
that you had a
on.
fault. You said
She's
that you
not-
guys had foster.
You opened
She
up this
can't-
can of worms when you started talking about her character. So now they're
Right.
talking about your character. Don't get nervous. Do you want to answer to any
Okay,
of that?
yes, my baby's father, yes, he is in jail, and I am having a second baby by him. Her baby daddy ain't nowhere. He can't stay out of jail 2 months, and he's
doesn't-
going right
and
back.
he has one
just
child
came
by
back.
me.
Just came
He's
back.
my only baby's
Just came
father,
back.
and I'm his. He has one daughter,
Well,
and
good
that's
for
Is
you.
there any
daughter.
free
Good for
men
you.
in your town?
Right. Thank you, Your Honor.
You all keep choosing criminals.
Besides all of that, that's no.
Let's
what
get to
she
the
did-
property
what she
damage you're
did-
suing
okay.
her for.
So February 14th, Valentine's Day, around 4:30. I didn't have her number or anything. A phone number calls me and she says, "Oh, do you have my money?" And I'm like, "No,
Your Honor.
I'll
no,
let you respond.
I don't,
Wait.
I don't have that." And she's like, "Oh, well, I'm on my way to come kick your butt." So I hung up the phone, and about 30 minutes later, she's banging on the door, calling me to come out, and "Oh, you so scared," and come out, do all of this. This happened all. I don't understand why it had to go this far. So
ticket.
when I didn't open the door, she took a brick, and I have pictures of the brick she used and everything.
Let's see it. Tell me all the damage.
So she took that brick.
Who colored it up? And who?
That's my little sister made that for my mom years
As a
ago.
souvenir?
Yes. It was something going on
This
downtown.
is the brick that was used?
That's the brick that was used.
So why is it still
snowman.
smiling? You say he went through a window?
She bashed I seen her with my own eyes, bashed the front and the back windshield. And when she was running off, she threw something out the window and that cracked.
Okay,
and
ma'am,
then she
let me hear
sped
from
off.
you.
First of all, Your Honor, I did call Aisha on Valentine's Day, which was about the ticket, and she specifically told me I'm not paying for anything. So, of course, Your Honor, I was angry. I did text her and call her all out her name and leave her the messages through anger. I've never approached Aisha's residence, not one. It could be several people who she's dealing with, who she has problems with, that could have came to her house
Honor,
and
she
bashed
admitted
her
in
windows
court that
out.
she did it. She admitted in court.
That's
Ma'am,
a
did
false
you admit in court?
That's a false
Okay.
statement, Your Honor.
All right, your counterclaim for car damage and traffic tickets is for what?
Right. My counterclaim is for my transmission. Aisha's always have driven
I've never
my
had a
car.
Quiet.
She's always have driven my car before she even bought her a car.
Okay.
So I'm counterclaiming for my
So
transmission.
when did your transmission fail you?
I say in January
Who
sometime.
was driving it at that time?
Aisha. Aisha.
At that time, she was
Yes.
driving it?
when my
All right, and
transmission
she
went out.
called you and said, your transmission just failed on me?
Yes. Your
And
Honor.
what did you tell her?
I told her that we were going to have to piece up and pay for it, and she refused, basically.
Okay. Ma'am,
I've never borrowed her car ever.
She's always driving
from
my
what
car.
dates, ma'am?
From December till about November, Your Honor.
Okay. Ma'am, what did you want to say about driving her car?
I've always had a car.
You've
always.
never driven her car?
I've driven her car, but
You said you've been telling me, ma'am,
I've never
hold
borrowed
on.
it.
You've told me 3 times in a row you've never driven her
Well,
car.
I haven't driven
Well,
it as
nothing.
far
Your
as
claim is
borrowing it.
dismissed for perjury. You told me 3 times, look at me dead in my eye. Now you're grinning about it, thinking it's
No, I'm not
funny
thinking
to
it's
laugh
funny.
at a judge. The joke's on you. Your claim is dismissed. Yours is granted. Have a good day.
That's a lovely treat.
Basically, I'm happy it's over with, that she can have all her fun by herself, because I never had time for none of this nonsense. I'm just glad it's over. Now I can go on and live my life without her drama.
At this point, I don't know. I have to, go back and see what I can do. But she knows she's wrong. She knows what she did. This is a big joke to her. It's not to me. It's really serious. But she knows what she did, and so does everybody else.